Hello students, today I am going to continue exercise 5.1. In the last video you have solved till question number 8. Now I will explain you question number 9. See the question number 9. In the adjoining figure is angle 1 is adjacent to angle 2. Students, to give answer, first you will see the figure very carefully. Here you will see first angle 1 and angle 2, because here you have to give answer for angle 1 and angle 2. And you have to tell they are adjacent or not. So students, here you see angle 1 and angle 2. Angle AOC is angle 1 and angle COE is angle 2. Here you can see this angle 1 and angle 2. Here they are having a common vertex O, and you can see a common arm OC also. What is OC? OC is a common arm. And now you will tell about non-common arms. So here you can see OE and OA. They both are non-common arm because they both are on either side of the common arm OC. So what answer you can give here? You can say yes, angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent because angle 1 and angle 2 having a common vertex O and a common arm OC, and non-common arms OA and OE on the either side of the common arm OC. Now students, see the second part. Is angle AOC adjacent to angle AOE? So for this question also you will see these both angles very carefully. Here you can see angle AOC and this angle is angle AOE. Here you can see common vertex O and common arm OA also. This common arm OA is coming in angle AOC and angle AOE also. But you cannot see two non-common arms on both sides of this common arm OA. So you can't say that angle AOC is adjacent to angle AOE. One more thing, you can see that angle COE is a part of angle AOE. So these both angles are not adjacent. So your answer is no, angle AOC and angle AOE, they are having a common vertex O and a common arm OA, but they have no non-common arms on either side of the common arm OA. Now students, see the third part of the question number 9. Do angle COE and angle EOD form a linear pair? Before starting this solution, I will tell you about linear pair again. Students, what is linear pair? A linear pair is a pair of adjacent angles whose non-common sides are opposite rays. So when we will solve this question, we will keep this definition in our mind. So first you see angle COE and then you see angle EOD. Here you can see they both are forming linear pair angle COE and angle EOD. These both angles are forming a linear pair because CD is a straight line and they are forming on this straight line CD. So your answer will be yes, angle COE and angle EOD having a common vertex O and a common arc OE, and their non-common arms OC and OD are opposite rays. Okay. Now see the next part. Now students see fourth part. Are angle BOD and angle DOA supplementary? So now see angle BOD and angle DOA. So you can see angle BOD and DOA. These both are forming on a straight line. Okay. So it means their sum is 180 degree. So they are supplementary because we know that sum of two supplementary angles is always 180 degree. So here angle BOD and DOA are supplementary because AB is a straight line. Now see fifth part. Is angle 1 vertically opposite to angle 4? So here students your answer will be yes, because here you can see angle 1 and 4 both are vertically opposite to each other and they are forming by intersection of straight lines AB and CD. Now students see the sixth part. What is the vertically opposite angle of angle 5? Here you see angle 5, angle AOD is angle 5 and its vertically opposite angle is angle COB. So here COB is the vertically opposite angle of angle 5 because here you can see these two vertically opposite angles are forming by intersecting two straight lines AB and CD, because you can see AB and CD both are intersecting each other at the point O, and here angle 5 and this angle COB both are vertically opposite angles. Now see question number 10. Indicate which pair of angles are vertically opposite angles. So for this you will see the figure carefully. In this figure you can see two straight lines, this and this. Here angle 1 and 4 both are vertically opposite to each other and they are equal because they are vertically opposite angles. So your one pair is angle 1 and angle 4, and the second pair of vertically opposite angle is angle 5 and angle 2 plus 3. Here sum of angle 2 plus 3 is equals to angle 5 because they both are also a pair of vertically opposite angles. Now see the question number 10, second part. Indicate which pair of angles are linear pair. For this part, first you will see straight line. Here you see this straight line. On this straight line you can see one pair of angles, angle 1 and angle 5. As they are forming on a straight line, so their sum is equals to 180 degree. So they are forming a linear pair on this straight line. And one more thing, you can see here angle 1 and angle 5 are adjacent because they have common vertex, this common arm, and two non-common arms you can see which are opposite rays. And for the second pair you will see this straight line. Okay, on this straight line you can see angle 4 and angle 5. Angle 4 and 5 also forming on a straight line, so their sum is also equals to 180 degree. So they are also forming a linear pair. Okay, and here also you can see they both have common vertex and they have common arm and they are adjacent also, and their non-common arms are opposite rays. So the first pair is angle 1 and angle 5, and the second pair of angles are angle 4 and angle 5. Now students, see the question number 12. Find the values of the angles x, y and z in each of the following. Here you see the first part of this question. Here in the first part you can see that these two lines are intersecting each other. So here we will find out first angle x, and here we can see angle x and 55 degree. Both are vertically opposite angles, and we know that vertically opposite angles are equal. So measure of angle x is equals to 55 degree, and here we will mention that they are vertically opposite angles. Now after calculating value of angle x, we will find out measure of angle y. Here we can see this 55 degree angle and this y. They both are on this straight line. So they are forming a linear pair. So for this, here we will write angle y plus 55 degree is equals to 180 degree. Okay, and here we will write in bracket linear pair. Okay, so here we will write angle y is equals to 180 degree minus 55 degree, and now angle y is equals to here 180 degree minus 55 degree, we will get here 125 degree. Okay, now you have seen that we have calculated angle x and angle y. Now we have to calculate angle z. Here you can see angle z and 55 degree. They both are also forming a linear pair because they are also on this straight line. So for angle z, we can write angle z plus 55 degree is equals to 180 degree. Okay. Now in the next step, angle z is equals to 180 degree minus 55 degree we will do, and here angle z is equals to 55 degree. When we subtract from 180 degree, we will get here 125 degree. So in this figure, value of x is coming 55 degree, value of y is 125 degree, and value of this angle z is 125 degree. Now students, see the second part of question number 12. Here in this question also you will find out measure of angle X, angle Y and angle Z. Here in this figure you can see angle 40 degree, angle X and 25 degree. They all are on a straight line. Okay, and in the introduction of the chapter I told that the sum of all the angles formed on the same side of a line at a given point on the line is 180 degree. So in this given figure, angle X plus 40 degree plus 25 degree is equals to 180 degree. Okay, because they are on a straight line. So here you will solve it. Angle X plus here 65 degree will come and 180 degree. Now X is equals to 180 degree minus 65 degree. In the next step, we will get angle X is equals to here 180 degree minus 65 degree we will do. Then we will get here 115 degree. So what is coming here? Measure of angle X is coming 115 degree. Okay. Now we will find out angle Y. For this angle Y, here you can see that angle Y and this 40 degree forming a linear pair on this straight line. Okay. So here we will write angle Y plus 40 degree is equals to 180 degree, and here we will write linear pair. Okay. And angle Y is equals to 180 degree minus 40 degree, and then we will get angle Y is equals to 140 degree. Okay. Now we have to find the measure of angle Z. Here you can see these two lines are intersecting each other. So here 40 degree and Z, they both are vertically opposite to each other. Okay. So here you can write angle Z is equals to 40 degree because they are vertically opposite angles. So like this you can calculate value of angle X, which is coming 115 degree, value of angle Y 140 degree, and angle Z this 40 degree. One more thing you will mention here, since all the angles on a straight line. Now students, see question number 11. In the following figure, is angle 1 adjacent to angle 2? Give reasons. Here this angle is angle 1, and in this figure this angle is angle 2. And you can see here vertex of angle 1 is at this point and vertex of angle 2 is here. You can see they are not at same point. So the vertex is not common here. So we can say angle 1 and angle 2, they both are not adjacent. Now see the question number 13. Fill in the blanks. First part, if two angles are complementary, then the sum of their measures is what? 90 degree. And if two angles are supplementary, then the sum of their measures is 180 degree. Third, two angles forming a linear pair are supplementary. Because their sum is equals to 180 degree. Now see the fourth part of this question. If two adjacent angles are supplementary, they form a linear pair. Now the fifth part, if two lines intersect at a point, then the vertically opposite angles are always equal. Now see the sixth part, if two lines intersect at a point and if one pair of vertically opposite angles are acute angle, then the other pair of vertically opposite angles are obtuse, acute or right. What? Obtuse. Angles. Now students, see the question number 14. In the adjoining figure, name the following pair of angles. Here, in the first part, you have to see obtuse vertically opposite angles. So, for this obtuse vertically opposite angles, here you can see line AC and line BD. They both are intersecting each other at the point O and they are forming vertically opposite angles also. Here angle AOD and angle BOC. They are vertically opposite angles and they are obtuse also. Here you can see angle AOB and COD. They both are vertically opposite angle, but they are acute vertically opposite angles. But in this part we have to tell obtuse vertically opposite angle. So we will take pair of angle AOD and angle BOC. Now we will write here angle AOD and angle BOC. Now students, in the second part we have to tell here adjacent complementary angles. So students, we know that if the sum of any two angles is 90 degree, then they are complementary angles. So here you can see that angle EOA and angle AOB, their sum is equals to 90 degree because angle EOB is a right angle. So they are complementary angle. And one more thing you can see here, that they are adjacent because angle EOA and angle AOB, they are having common vertex O and common arm OA and two non-common arms on both sides of the common arm OA. The non-common arms are OE and OB. So here you have seen that these two angles are adjacent and complementary both. So you can write angle EOA and angle AOB for this adjacent complementary angle. Angle EOA, angle AOB. Now see the third part. Third part is equal supplementary angles. So here you can see angle EOB and angle EOD. They both are equal and they both are supplementary also. Why they both are supplementary? Because these two angles are forming on a straight line. Okay? The straight line is BD. On this straight line, angle EOB and angle EOD are forming. So their sum is also 180 degree. So now you can say that they both are equal and they both are supplementary angle. So you can write here angle EOB and angle EOD. They both are equal supplementary angles. Now see the fourth part. Fourth part, unequal supplementary angles. Okay. Here you have told about equal supplementary angles. Now you will tell here unequal supplementary angles. For this you see angle AOE and angle EOC. These two angles are also forming on the straight line AC. So their sum is equals to 180 degree. Okay. So you can say they are unequal and they are supplementary also. So first pair we can take angle AOE and angle EOC. Both are supplementary and both are unequal. Now see the next pair. One more pair you can tell here, angle BOC and angle COD. You can see that both are not equal. Okay. You can see angle BOC is larger than angle COD. And they are adjacent because they have common vertex, they have one common arm and they have two non-common arms in opposite direction. Okay. So they are the unequal supplementary angles. So one more pair you can write for this angle BOC and angle COD. Now see the fifth part of the question, adjacent angles that do not form a linear pair. For this part we can take angle AOB and angle AOE. Why we can take these two angles only? Because these two angles are not forming on a straight line. Okay. And their sum is not equals to 180 degree. So they are not forming a linear pair. But they are adjacent angles. Why? Because they both are having a common vertex O and a common arm OA and two non-common arms on both sides of this common arm OA. Here OE and OB are two non-common arms which are on both sides of this common arm OA. So here we can take this pair, angle AOB and angle AOE. Now you can take one more pair. So you see here angle AOE and angle EOD. They both are not on a straight line and their sum is also not equal to 180 degree, but they are adjacent. How they are adjacent? Because they both are having a common vertex O, common arm OE and two non-common arms OA and OD on the both sides of this common arm OE. So they are adjacent but they are not supplementary. Okay, they are not forming a linear pair. So we can take this pair for this part. Angle AOE and angle EOD. Angle AOE and angle EOD. Now one more pair you can take here. Angle EOD and angle DOC. They both are adjacent because they are also having a common vertex. So common arm OD, two non-common arms OE and OC. Okay, on both sides of this common arm. Now, so one more thing you can say here, their sum is not equal to 180 degree and they are not on a straight line. So they are not linear but they are adjacent. So this pair also you can take for this part. Angle EOD and angle DOC. Now students, today only this much. In the next video, we will start the new exercise. Thank you.